Hey guys, TheRick here, bringing you another video. It's one-on-one time with TheRick, and today's guest is Pure4Kicks. Glad to have you on the show, dude.
What is up, YouTube? What is up, Rick? I wanted to thank you for having me on your show on Rick's One-on-One. It is with Pure4Kicks. Welcome to my fish room. Thanks for having me on your show, buddy.
So my first question, everyone gets this: how long have you been in the hobby, and what do you love most about it?
So how long I've been in the hobby is, I think it's coming up right around the 2-year mark. Most of the aquatic hobby that I've had is all documented on YouTube. I think my first video that I ever uploaded on YouTube was July 11, 2012, and it's like April of 2014 now, so I think that's around 21 months, somewhere around there. And I wasn't doing aquatics much more before that. As you can see in my first video, it's not the best of tank situations, but as you can tell, I was definitely learning at that time, and I've come a long way since then. Definitely what I like most about fish tanks and the fish hobby in general is just the serenity of tanks. Putting your mind at ease when you've had a bad day, a bad week, or anything, or even if you're in a good mood at all, you can just go in your fish room and just take you to that next level. It always cheers you up, and I just love watching the personalities of each fish, and especially when they're breeding. That is probably by far one of the funnest things for me to watch in the fish room.
Now you have a ton of tanks. How many tanks are you currently running, and is there plans on more tanks in the future?
How many tanks do I have running? Let me see here. I think at the moment I have 22 tanks running. I have 15 tanks in my fish room, which that's where we're at right now. I have 15 tanks in here. I have 3 tanks in my guest bedroom. I have 3 show tanks in my other 2 living rooms. And then I have 1 tank at work. So I think that equals up to 22 tanks running currently right now. Do I have plans for more? Yes. Let me just say that right off the bat. I'm not gonna question that at all. Do I have room? I don't know, but do I have plans to get more? Yes. I have 22 tanks, and as most of you know, I'm still not in the 100 Club. So that's been a chip on my shoulder for a long time. I've always wanted to be in the 100 Club. I've always wanted to have a 100-gallon tank. So the other day, I think I did something that's going to take me to the next level, and hopefully we'll be able to add some more tanks that are a little bit bigger to the fleet of tanks that we already have.
Now, what are some tips you would give guys who want to start their very own fish room?
Tips for the fish room. Tips for the fish room. I would say, let me give you 4 tips for the fish room, and I'll go right off the bat. Number 1 needs to be centralized filtration system. If you have all your fish tanks in one room, definitely centralize the filtration system, whether you're doing it as sump or you're doing it with a big pump and a whole bunch of sponge filters like I do. Definitely centralize your filtration system, and centralize your electricity, lighting situation. I would definitely go with the heavy duty timer, maybe 2, 3, 4, however many you want, but definitely centralize your lighting so it comes on, you know, at one time and goes off at once. When this fish room goes down, it's black, so it all goes off at once, and it all comes up at once. So they kind of live throughout the days and the nights with these. So definitely centralize filtration, centralize your lighting systems, and I would not skimp on the heaters as far as the cash goes. I would definitely recommend getting yourself some really good heaters. I personally have been buying the Eheim Unbreakables. They use those in the aquatic lab, so I figured it's good enough for my house, and they've been really durable so far. Another good one is the Aqueon. I had really good luck with the Aqueon black one, the Unbreakable Aqueon, which is a real nice one too. But so get some good heaters, get some a good lighting systems or timers for all your tanks, and make sure all your filtration is centralized, and I think that'll make your fish room a lot more easier. Oh yeah, one last tip. For me, I have breeding fish tanks. There's no planted tanks in my fish room, so I don't really have to worry about the wattage as much. So keep your wattage down if you don't have planted tanks, but if you do have planted tanks and it's like a fish room, planted tanks, high output lights, I would definitely get some breakers on the fish room. GFI breakers, or integrate some more bigger breakers so you don't burn your house down. So, yeah.
Now you keep so many different fish. What are some of your favorite fish you have in your fish room at the moment?
Favorite types of fish in the fish room? Let me just put this answer like this. Yellow labradins, red plecos, salvin eyes, Williams eyes, bean eyes, thrifty calolepis, manorambos. Did I leave anybody out? I don't know. I'm sorry, man. That's a hard question for me. I love most of my fish so much. The multis, as most of you know, are some of my favorites to watch too as well. The Williams eye has been spawning. Anything in spawning mode or spawning, anything with fry, fry in general growing up. That's a real hard question for me, so how about all of the above on that one? All of the above.
Now, do you have any plans on tackling killifish again?
This is a good question. The killifish, do I plan on tackling them again? Let's just put it this way. I don't have any plans on tackling them anytime soon, but have I been looking at them? Yes. I've definitely been checking out some species of killifish that I've wanted in the past that I was not able to obtain due to some bidding wars that went on, and I really would love these killifish species in my room. So if I do a killifish species, though, it'll probably be in the first of winter, so I'll have a little bit more time, and I won't be traveling so much with the boats and the ATVs. I'm going to be going to Anaheim, like not next month, but the month after that, for Call of Duty Champs in Anaheim, and then I'm going to be going to ACA in July right after that. So probably right after that, first of winter, might start up some killifish projects again.
So for my last question, is there any plans, projects, or series coming to your channel in the near future?
Projects or series? Let me see here. That's good question. As I was just saying to you before, I'm still not in the 100 Club, so I did obtain something just 2 days ago, and I worked on it a little bit. That's going to help me obtain to the 100 Club, hopefully. I'll be giving you guys an update video on that shortly. I have the pleco spawning, and I love the pleco breeding projects going on right now. Another one that I know that's going to be really popular out there already that I've gotten a lot of mail about is the yellow labradins. A lot of people want to see them spawn, and a lot of people are lining up to get a hold of some of their fry, so that's going to be a really cool project. The Williams eyes, their fry growing up, their groups are real fun to watch. And obviously we're going to have the ACA coming up, the American Cichlids Association. That should be really cool. I am now the vice president of the GSLAS, so that's the Great Salt Lake Aquarium Society in my town. We have the owner of Wet Spots in Oregon coming next month, so that should be a good presentation. We have Rusty coming again. We have Odd Connings coming again. So I'll definitely be doing some video footage of all that stuff. And ACA, hopefully we can get in Rusty West's fish room with his 5,000 gallon fish room that he's got. I'm really hoping to get a special tour and do a little interview with him on that. So hopefully we can have a good 2014 over in the Pure4Kicks fish room.
Alright, big shout out to you, Pure4Kicks, for taking the time to do this interview. Really appreciate it.
Absolutely, Rick. Thank you so much for having me on your show. Thank you to all your subs who watches the series one-on-one. I really appreciate you letting me be on the one-on-one series. This is a very fun thing for me to watch, to see where some of the aquatic guys are doing and what's going on. So Rick, appreciate it for letting me be on the show, and congrats on the 5,000 subs. I don't think any of us can keep up with your uploads, so I think you are going to hit 10,000 100% this year. So congrats again, man, and thanks for having me on the show.
Alright guys, it's been another one-on-one with Rick. If you have any suggestions on another one-on-one, please leave it in the comments below. And as always, rate, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching.